Hi, welcome to IST611. This is week 8, and we are focusing on content collaboration. The objective this week is to familiarize you with the functionality, capabilities, and also the drawbacks of content collaboration software. Primarily, we'll be looking at wikis. There is other content collaboration software. Google Docs and the whole range of Google tools is very much content collaboration. But we're going to limit ourselves to wikis. You have already had experience. You know the functionality of a wiki. You have all posted to it, and you have been adding documents, photos, so you know the operational, the technology part of a wiki. We're now going to look at it in more depth on how can we support student collaboration. And that's the collaboration part is very, very important in the inquiry process. If you think back on the Strickling process, it starts with connect and wonder. You have an emotional, intellectual attachment to what you're going to research, and you start asking questions, and then you start investigating. Well, during the investigate stage, it moves into construct. Investigate and construct kind of blend together, because as you're trying to find information, you're trying to make sense of that information, and that's the construct part. Now, one of the important things is very often we ignore the construct part as educators. Kids investigate, and then they go right to express. And very often it's PowerPoint or a written document. We want them to spend time at construct. And software such as wikis, content collaboration, can help that. Those type of software are used during the content collaboration. You want kids to be thinking about what they're finding. You don't want them to find it, just tag it, copy it, and paste it. That's not learning. Nothing's happening. You're acting like a parrot. You're spitting back information. We want them to think about it, to compare, to analyze, to see patterns. And that can happen if kids are collaborating. Any learner who's interacting with other people will have that ability to both challenge others, critique and ask questions and look at things in a different way. And so the other learners will think, oh, I never thought of it that way. And so more construction will occur. And so it's a very important part of the inquiry process. And sometimes it's difficult to get kids to spend time during that phase. They will if they're collaborating online. They enjoy it. It's motivating. It's engaging. They like doing that. And granted, you do need, very much so, you do need to teach students how to be able to collaborate, how to be able to cooperate, the respect between people, and who takes a lead role, and what are the roles of students in a cooperative environment in a team. But those are all givens. We're saying if that occurs, then these tools can support that. So I'd like you to read it and see how can it support literacy, how can it support critical thinking. It's very important. And it's also important for adults. We're doing more and more online. I mean, that's what this class is. All of you are collaborating, web forums. I think they're still very stilted. I wish they were more transparent, but they are helping us tremendously within the online environment. So you will be reading, in chapter 5 of my book. The chapter 5 of the textbook will give you a broader perspective of content collaboration tools. But in our discussion, we're going to focus primarily on wikis, because I really want you to get a handle on that and how we use it. Of course, you can compare it to all different ones. That's fine, too. There's also 3 articles. One is the 7 things you should know, and it really gives you a very good background about wikis. And then there's 2 other articles that give different perspectives. So those will be our resources. Our 2 facilitators are Bernadette and Catherine in Forum A and Forum B, respectfully. And then your assignment, on March 13th, Sunday, March 13th, your web evaluation assignment is due. If, as you're doing it, I highly suggest that you both look at the rubric that's on our WebCT, on the course content, your homepage, we have the folder on assignments, and go to the second assignment, and you will find both the rubric and you will find samples. And please look at the samples. You'll notice they all have charts and graphs. You need to be able to show graphically what the results of the web evaluation was. You need to really think very critically about your recommendations. And so it's all listed in the syllabus. and it is listed within those examples. So please look at those before you complete your own web evaluation. I think that will help. And of course, I'm available. I'm only too happy to talk to you on Skype or email. Just contact me. If you have any questions about it, we can talk about it. I hope you have a good week. I have been enjoying reading your forum discussion. And also, I find it very touching. A few of us have the same favorite books in the ICDL. I find that I love so many of those books, and it's so useful to students, especially because they're in so many languages. Our districts are so diverse all over the country, and so ICDL has really supported those students in reading their primary languages, which is very important. So I've been enjoying it. I'm seeing that you are too, and I'm really glad. I think it's a very powerful website, very powerful project. So I hope you have a good week. Contact me, any issues, questions. I'd be happy to talk to you. Bye.